The James Webb Space Telescope has amazed scientists with a new discovery. It detected strange lights coming from a planet far beyond our solar system. These lights were seen on Proxima Centauri b, the closest known exoplanet to Earth. What's surprising is that the lights look like artificial city lights, glowing on the surface of the planet. This has made scientists wonder if the planet could be home to intelligent life. People have always dreamed of finding life beyond Earth. Now, that dream feels closer than ever thanks to this telescope's powerful eyes. Proxima Centauri b is located around 4.2 light-years away, but the telescope picked up lights as if they were nearby. This planet orbits a small red star called Proxima Centauri, which is much cooler than our Sun. Because of its location, Proxima b lies in what scientists call the habitable zone. This means the planet is not too hot and not too cold, which could allow liquid water to exist. Liquid water is one of the most important signs when searching for life in space. The lights on the planet were unusual because they were too bright to be natural. They did not look like sunlight or reflected light from the star. Instead, they looked like something you would see when looking at a city from space at night. That's why some scientists are calling them urban lights. If this is true, it could mean that there is a civilization on Proxima b. These lights might be from buildings, roads, or even moving vehicles, just like on Earth. It's a bold idea, but it's something scientists are now seriously thinking about. They are also studying how long these lights might have been shining in the darkness of space. Maybe they've been glowing for hundreds or even thousands of years. We only just now have the technology to finally notice them. Astronomers are now focusing all their tools on this one planet. They want to know more about what is really happening on Proxima b. The telescope is especially good at detecting infrared light, which helps in seeing heat patterns. This means scientists can also tell how hot or cold different parts of the planet are. They noticed that the infrared signature of Proxima b is very different from other planets. This strange heat pattern has made Proxima b even more interesting. It could be a sign that something unnatural is happening there. Maybe the planet is using energy in a way that only living beings could manage. Or perhaps it has technology that changes the way it reflects heat and light. That's why scientists think the lights could be coming from advanced life forms. These are the kinds of signs they have always hoped to find in space. And now, they might have found the first real clue. The James Webb Space Telescope was built exactly for this kind of mission. It has the power to see very faint light signals in deep space. Even if a light is 1/1,000,000th as bright as a star, this telescope can find it. That's how it was able to notice the glow from Proxima b. The way the telescope works is by looking for infrared light, which humans cannot see. Infrared light shows the heat given off by objects, even very far away. So when the telescope saw unusual heat patterns on Proxima b, it caught the world's attention. The scientists noticed that Proxima b doesn't reflect heat the way normal rocky planets do. Most planets absorb sunlight during the day and release it as infrared heat at night. But Proxima b is acting differently, which makes it very mysterious. The heat from the planet isn't spread evenly, it seems controlled or guided in specific ways. This is not something we see naturally in space, so it raises many questions. Could it be that the heat is being managed by intelligent life? Maybe there are machines or structures on the planet that change how heat is released. That would be a huge discovery, unlike anything we've seen before. Some scientists believe the lights are on the dark side of the planet. That means the side that is always facing away from the star. If that side has lights, it might mean the planet's inhabitants have found a way to create energy. They could be using solar panels on the day side and moving the energy to the night side. This would be a sign of an advanced civilization, capable of global power control. Such a civilization would be far ahead of us in technology and science. David Kipping, a well-known astronomer, explained that the heating patterns are like nothing we've seen. He believes these differences might tell us how the planet works, or who might be living there. That's why scientists are now focusing on Proxima Centauri b more than ever before. The James Webb Space Telescope is helping by scanning the atmosphere of the planet. If the planet has gases like oxygen, methane, or water vapor, it could mean there's life. Oxygen, in particular, is very important because it usually comes from plants or living creatures. This telescope is being built in Chile and should be ready by 2028. The ELT will be much more powerful and can study planets even farther away. It will help us see deeper into atmospheres and understand the chemical makeup better. Astronomers are very excited about this because it brings us closer to finding Earth-like planets. They hope to find many new worlds that could be home to life. The more we look, the more we understand how common or rare life might be in the universe. But even with these new tools, there are still challenges ahead. Sometimes, gases like methane or carbon dioxide can be created by volcanoes or chemical reactions, not life. So we must be very careful before claiming we have found living creatures. Scientists have to compare everything they find with many natural processes. Only if nothing else explains the data can they start to believe it's from life. That's why every discovery must be checked and rechecked. Even though we're only beginning, each small clue takes us one step closer to answers. Right now, Proxima b is our best hope. It's nearby, mysterious, and full of questions that we might soon be able to answer. And thanks to the James Webb Telescope, we are entering a new age of discovery. The idea of finding alien life is no longer just science fiction. With modern telescopes like JWST, we now have real tools to search the stars. Scientists have created many ideas about how advanced civilizations might lie. One theory is called the Kardashev scale. This scale ranks civilizations by how much energy they use. A Type 1 civilization uses all the energy from its planet. A Type 2 civilization uses the energy of its entire star. A Type 3 civilization would use the power of a whole galaxy. If Proxima b has city lights, it could be close to Type 1, or even beyond. They might have mega structures or machines that we can't even imagine yet. One idea is the Dyson sphere, a giant ring or shell built around a star to capture its light. If Proxima b's people built something like this, it would change the light we see. That could explain the strange heat and light patterns we are detecting. But even simple life would be a huge discovery. Even a small creature or a single living cell on another planet would change everything. It would mean that life is not unique to Earth. For decades, projects like SETI have tried to find radio signals from alien worlds. They have listened to the skies, hoping to hear a message from another civilization. So far, they haven't heard anything clear. But the universe is so big, and we've only just begun to explore it. Other missions, like the Voyager probes, were sent into deep space to carry messages from Earth. These probes are now the farthest human-made objects in space. They carry golden records with sounds and pictures from our world. We sent them in hope that, one day, someone out there might find them. Now, thanks to JWST, we may not need to wait for someone to find us. We might be the ones to find them first. Other future telescopes like LUVOIR and Hebex will look for Earth-like planets in great detail. They will be able to block out the light from stars to see the planets more clearly. This will help us find even more clues about life far away. We will also study things like seasons, clouds, oceans, and weather on other planets. Some telescopes will even look for plants or forests by checking for a red edge signal. This red edge is a special light pattern made by plant life reflecting sunlight. All of this shows how serious scientists are about finding alien worlds. Even though we are still learning, every new mission brings us closer to the truth. Many scientists believe that we are living in a special time. They think the first proof of alien life could come in the next few decades. The discovery of urban lights on Proxima b might be the very first step. It could be a silent message from a distant world, telling us we are not alone. This changes how we see ourselves and our place in the universe. It could also inspire new technology, new ideas, and a deeper sense of connection to the stars. Even if these lights turn out to be natural, the search will continue. Because the real goal is not just to find life, but to understand our universe better. And the more we look, the more wonders we find. So we keep asking, what's out there? Who's out there? Are they looking at us too? Maybe the answer is waiting right now, glowing softly in the darkness of Proxima b. Maybe we just need to keep looking and listening. Because the stars still have many secrets to share. And this is only the beginning. Subscribe to our channel and thanks for watching.